Right, okay, hi guys. This is following kind of from the vlog down in Dorset that we went to on Sunday. Yeah, Sunday we went down to Dorset. I was going to do another vlog there. I mean, I'll put in clips here, but I just want to start the video like this. It's to do with the Mavic Air, the drone issue and all that stuff with my phone, the Android phone, the Google Pixel 2. Now, yeah, we went down there Sunday. Love Cove, very nice area, very nice place. Wanted to fly the drone again. Same issue with the Android phone. The Pixel 2 just would not connect to the drone via the remote controller. It flagged up with a remote controller connection failure or something like that, and it needed a firmware update. So the thing is, okay, firmware update. So it said update. Tried to update it about 7 or 10 times. Each time it did about 5%, and then it just went update failed. Flagged up on my screen on the Android, and it said, yeah, update failed, contact DJI support or something like that. This is like the 6th attempt I've tried to update it. It's not working. I tried hotspotting on this phone as well. It's got better signal. Update failed. I really had it with this shit. So I thought it was due to my signal, but we had 4G signal down there. Hannah's got the same phone, my girlfriend's got the exact same phone, but she's on EE, I'm on Vodafone. So she had a little bit more, better signal than me down there in that area, so I hotspotted to her phone. Same thing happened, tried 5 or 7 times, update failed. Now, this is always the issue going on with this phone. Whenever I go out, whenever I leave the house and fly the drone elsewhere, and if it's not on a Wi-Fi connection, it always messes up, it always fails, and that's the issue I had in Italy. I only was able to get 50 seconds of drone footage, and then we lost the drone and all that jazz. And every single time we tried to fly it, we went down to the Pulpit Rock down in Dorset as well, that vlog that you've seen already, the unsuccessful drone flight. That's the same issue again. So I'm going to put this to bed right now. I'm going to put this to bed today. I've got an old iPhone 6s. This is actually my mum's phone. She's kindly let me borrow it. So I've got the app on here, the DJI 4 Go app. That's what it's called, to connect your phone to the drone. And we're going to do various different things. Try this with the drone first and see if it comes with that silly failure thing. Then try this. Also, I'm going to plug the USB-C cable actually provided by Google to the controller to this instead of DJI's, and then try this phone in the same way. Right, let's get going. Right, I've got the drone here. We're going to try, hope this is okay in the background. Yeah, we're going to try the Google Pixel 2 first. I've put a 4G SIM into the iPhone, and I've got a 4G SIM in the Pixel 2. So we are both rocking the same network, Vodafone, and we're kind of near Vodafone HQ, so it should be kind of good signal around here. Okay, I'm going to do this first. Right, so where's the cable? This is actually a cable, the official Google Pixel 2 cable, which comes in the box with the phone. On the remote control, you have this thing. That's, at the moment, that's an iPhone cable, where you stick in there and then it goes into the phone. Now, DJI, they supply you with this adapter thing. It's a USB-C to micro USB. So you plug that in there, and then that goes into the phone. Now I'm going to plug the other end into the phone, and we're going to fly it like that and see if it works like that. Because it might be, a cable issue, but at this point I'm very much doubting that. I think it's just Android and its software at the moment with Android P, which is just released. Well, it's been a month. It's been a month or so, yeah. It's been a month since Android P released. With its official release now, it still doesn't work with various things. Like, it doesn't even work with my car at the moment. I can't get through on there because the Range Rover has this in-control apps thing, which is quite cool. You can go on Spotify and everything. It's like Apple CarPlay, but for Android. And it doesn't work with this phone. So we're going to try this first anyway. Big cable in. We're going to go onto the app. We're just going to check for updates first. So I'm going to power on the drone. There we go. So normally, this is the screen. I don't know what you can see on that. Why has it got Mavic 2 there? That's not my drone. Mavic Air. Yes, normally it connects. If it's working, then it will say go fly on the bottom right hand corner in blue. That's normally when you can tell everything's going okay. Now, I don't know what is going on here. The Mavic Air controller, the lights are going left to right as if it was charging. I think it's using my phone as a charger and not actually turning on. Ah, Jesus. When is this going to be put to bed? There's no connection. It says disconnected at the bottom. There's no blue sign saying go fly or anything like that. Okay, well that doesn't work then. That cable doesn't seem to be working like that. So let's... God, this is an absolute shambles. I mean, this is literally stopping me from making content. I've really like had enough of it now. So this is the other cable that DJI provides if you have a USB-C. So that goes in there at the top, and then it will go into the phone at the bottom. Okay, right, now that's in. Now the drone has stopped flashing. It's actually constant on with the white lights. Okay, go fly. Right, it says go fly. Now it's just checking the firmware. Okay, it's gone back to enter device. No, I don't want you, bloody Google. Google Assistant keeps popping up. Let's turn it off and on again. I mean, something in my head tells me that when I plug the iPhone in, it's just going to work straight away. That's the annoying thing. Go fly, okay, so let me click that. Okay, let's go out here. Everything good. Aircraft disconnected. You see what I mean? As soon as I go into go fly, aircraft disconnected. This is right, geese. This is an utter shambles. I have to turn it on and off, on and off, on and off, and enter device manually. Even if I enter it manually, there's a QR code on the drone, and I scan it to do it that way. Okay, new firmware available, remote control. Okay, this is what I was having yesterday. Firmware update on the remote control. So, start updating. So progress, it says 5%, but then it stops and it says update failed. So I've got full 4G signal. I'm not that far from home. Well, I know there's good signal. I mean, this video is going to be long, but I just want to put this to bed and just put the message out there, like, what are you doing, DJI and Android? Like, just work together, please. It's literally stopping me from flying my drone. I wanted to make content, which is a joke, really. He's doing a nice shit. So it's still on 5%. Okay, here we go. This is the message I get. Update failed. Collect error info and report to DJI support. Don't know if you can see that there, but I'll actually screenshot that. Yeah, that's what I get. And I can't fly. And while I'm doing this, when I had the Phantom 4 before, the white one, the big one, I could literally set it up, put the propellers on. It would take a long time, like 5 minutes to set it up and everything and put the cables here, but I would literally get it in the air faster than I've done here. And then while I'm doing all this stuff, the battery is going on here and the battery is going on the Mavic Air, which wastes time. And then when I actually got it on the screen one time, there's only 30% left, which is, you're not going to use 30% in the air because you fly it up and then the beep will come on at 25%, then you have to land it again. It's telling me I can update again, but it's probably going to show me the same error. Let's just do that again to get more troubleshooting out of the way. Update failed, collect error info and report to DJI support. Update failed, restart the equipment and try again later, blah 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 blah. I've done that countless times, so there's no point in troubleshooting anymore. I'm going to run back to the car and get the iPhone cable and see the difference, really. I mean, from my experience, it's going to fly with the iPhone, 100%. Okay, so I'm making this video first. I know that the Google Pixel 2 3-month review is long awaited. I mean, it's been exactly 3 months, I think now, a little bit longer. I'm going to do this first so I can get kind of a whole frame of mind of what the Google is like with different equipment and all that stuff. And even with my car, it doesn't even bloody work. So, to have a better understanding of how I'm going to do the review on this phone. Because it's weighing up... yeah. Right, okay, now we've got the iPhone cable. This is not even an iPhone 10. Ooh, out of shot. This is not even an iPhone 10, this is an iPhone 6S. It's like 4 years old. And it's just funny, like, if this works, and a brand new Google Pixel 2, which is their current flagship phone, I nearly said iPhone there, which is Android's, sorry, not Android, well, kind of is Android, Google's flagship phone at the moment, doesn't even work against an iPhone 6S, then they got problems. Serious problems, which I cannot deal with every single goddamn day, trying to get this up in the air. Right, iPhone is plugged in. Let's power on the controller and then the drone. I think that also with this there's more troubleshooting with powering on the drone first, then the controller, or the controller first, and then it doesn't make any difference. I haven't seen any difference with that. Right, okay. Let's go to DJI app. Just going through the tutorial thing because it's just been downloaded on this phone. Okay, so on iPhone it says start flight instead of go fly. It's saying that already. There's no firmware updates or anything. I think it's already checked them. Start flight. Let's put this in a proper position. Ready to go. And yesterday, when I had the Android phone in, it actually said go fly, ready to go, and I had the screen, the image, but then it came with that same remote controller update. And if I flew it in the air at that time, and then I get the failure in the air, that'd be absolutely catastrophic. So I didn't want to do that. So it says ready to go right now. Think I should do it?
It's entirely up to you.
Because I don't want it to flag up in the air and then remote control failure.
Will you be able to get it back down?
Might be able to. It's not coming up with any firmware update now. But the battery's only got 36%.
What if you put a new battery in?
I'm gonna have to, because I was just waiting for so long. And that's the thing again, if you wait for so long and try and update firmware and try and get it to work, oh there we go, remote controller connection error. See, if I flew that up just then, it would have ballsed it. But this is looking pretty good. Let's power on the drone. So that we actually got the drone working. Seems to be all good. Press record. Up we go. Filming in 4K 30. I think it's using the it's quite good because it's got the internal storage on the Mavic Air. I think it's using that at the moment. Well, that kind of says it then. That's pretty much the conclusion there. Within 2 minutes I got the drone up in the air with the iPhone. And the Android phone, you know, obviously it doesn't work. This is very frustrating. Put it in sport mode. Yeah, that's what we like. This drone is, you know, when it works, it's a really, really good drone. You know, honestly, I can say that. It's a sick drone, like 700 quid, Mavic Air. I mean, I know they just brought out the Mavic Pro 2, but when this works, the 4K image is really good, really nice, and yeah, it actually worked. I mean, on an iPhone 6s. Let's just go past these hay bales here, get a cool shot. Yeah guys, there he is! Oh, swoop and shot the car, lovely. This is gonna look cool. Yep. Yeah, I don't know what to think. I mean, I'm either happy that it's actually flying and I'm getting some shots, or that my phone, really upset that my phone just doesn't work with it. And I made that video like I'm leaving the iPhone for the Google Pixel, blah blah blah, all that jazz. It got a lot of views. And now my decision is kind of turning on me. Right, let's land it. Yep, just cut up the grass a little bit. Okay, I hope that saved all the video because it was a bit weird it changing between the SD card and the internal storage there, but it was, I can see the minutes rolling, so hopefully that was fine. Yeah, and it's landed now and I can still go back into start flight and all that stuff on the iPhone and it works perfectly fine, more than adequate. Jesus. Okay, right, back in the car now. I'm just going to go onto the DJI 4Go app on the iPhone to see if it registered the shots editor album. Okay, so 3 minutes and 55 seconds. That's two videos, 3 minutes. There's a 3 minute one and a 55 second one. Okay, so we've got takeoff. I mean, if you saw these clips already, obviously it worked, but yeah, I'm just reconfirming here. Yeah, all looks good on there, so I'll export those and get them onto my laptop later. Right. Something like in the back of my mind, I always knew whenever I first started that video that I unboxed the Mavic Air, as soon as I put it with my phone, the Google one, there's always always temperamental with it, and it wasn't actually flying properly as well. In sport, when I put it in sport mode, it still wasn't taking off instantly, and it wasn't getting up to speed. So I knew there was like a few issues, but I was like, oh yeah, keep my hopes up, it's gonna work. Then DJI released an update on the App Store. The Play Store, yes, it's Play Store because it's Android, and I thought, okay, brilliant, it's going to work. Previous to that, I tried it at home, it worked. iPhone, I was using Hannah's old iPhone and my phone, worked back to back very well, but I think that was on Wi-Fi at the time at my house. I'm not sure if I tried it with 4G, I possibly did, but then I was using Oreo, I wasn't using P, but there's still temperamental issues. And then obviously I went down to the coast, updated the app. This is the Pulpit Rock vlog, the unsuccessful drone flight, that's what it's called on my YouTube. And it didn't work, I didn't get it in the air. I mean, we spent what, an hour and a half trying to make it work. And this was a different issue, it wasn't a remote controller failure issue which I was seeing today and Sunday. That was something else, it just wasn't connecting, showing a blank screen, and it was the same issue in Italy as well. And then today is a whole different issue. I'm thinking it's because it's Android P. I've had Android P for over a month, I think. And it just doesn't work. I mean, it's getting to a point now where I can't go out and fly my drone and get shots because my phone doesn't work. Because my phone doesn't work with the equipment, with DJI products. It's literally getting to a point where I can't make what I want to make. I can't make the content that I want to make. I have to bring an iPhone with me, and this is not even mine. It's my mum's old one, and my brother was actually using it when he came over. So it's very rare I've got access to these other devices where I can view. I mean, it's not adequate anyway. I want my phone to work with my drone. I don't want to use someone else's equipment. Yeah, and it's just putting a hold really on things. I mean, every week I can go out and fly the drone. I really want to. I mean, as I said earlier, when the Mavic Air works, it works really, really well. I mean, it doesn't go as far as the Phantom 4 with distance and stuff, but when do you ever fly your drone that far anyway? I mean, you don't really want to do that. You don't really want to fly it out of sight. I mean, that's the rule here in the UK anyway. But yeah, it's getting really frustrating. And this will lead me on to my Google Pixel 2 review, my 3-month review, which this has just kind of made a whole kind of conclusion really on the phone. I'll get to that in the review video that's to come out soon, possibly film it this weekend. But yeah, that's kind of the conclusion of today. This is put it to bed really. iPhone works with the drone, the Android phone doesn't. That's the only way I can put it. There's no physical way I can. I'm not sure if you can go back to Oreo. I mean, but there were still issues on Oreo anyway. I mean, the iPhone. It's an iPhone 6s. It's running the latest software of iOS. I'll quickly just say what that is. There wasn't any updates on here. It was all up to date. It is running 11.4.1. Yep, your software is up to date, iOS 11.4.1. So this phone is all up to date with the latest software. It can go on this phone. I don't know if you can get it on the iPhone 10, a higher update. But anyway, it works. The iPhone works. So, until the Google Pixel 2 review, I shall reveal my thoughts on what I think of the phone. Some good, some very good, but this stuff is just not allowing me to do what I want, which is very frustrating. Anyway, yeah, I hope you enjoyed the shots anyway of around here, the little clips I've got. Thanks for watching, guys. Probably a very long video, but I just wanted to get, put it to bed, just get it out, get the message out, because Jesus Christ, like, bloody fix their problem. DJI is meant to be a really good product. I've been backing them for years. I've had 3 of their drones, and they've always worked. And in fact, I've always had iPhones when they've worked. But as soon as I make a decision to switch up my phone, try a different thing out, it's not working too well for me at the moment. Anyway, yeah, that's all to come. Alright guys, see you next one. Goodbye.